Welcome to today's episode. Today we want to take a little bit of a diversion. Before we get into the main topic, we want to we want to commemorate the Black Stars and their effort in the World Cup. Honestly, I've lost interest in Black Stars for a very long time, and I think I think they could have done better. But I also think that um, this young squad that we have at the moment, it's quite promising. What do you think?
Hmm.
why, why you laugh? Why it's plenty for your heart inside or what?
Oh no.
Uh,
Okay, so let me start. On the positive side, we have a very young squad. We have a very talented squad. We
mm,
have a lot of these players playing at a very big stage, European stage, playing for big clubs. So, um, on that tangent, I would say, yeah, there's a future to hope for. Like, if
mm.
we probably get a few other one or two players like maybe we have
For the
Hansen
midfield or
Odoy
where?
or we could get if we get we our midfield is I think Ayu was a key. Ayu was a problem because
Which are you?
Dede Ayu
Oh,
he playing in our team wasn't fit in our style. So we could lose at
mm.
10.
You play 10 or 9.
10.
We will be lucky with the 9.
Yes. So with if we get Kudus to play the 10 and pair Pate with the other guy, I've forgotten his name. The one he played excellently well with. I've forgotten his name. Is it Ibrahim or something? I've forgotten. The one who played with Pate.
Mm.
If we are able to maintain Lamte, Gideon Mensah,
Baba.
he's out. Baba Rahman is out. Like he's out.
Charlie,
So
what be your impression of the World Cup, the whole thing, like the group stages? I mean,
in respect to Ghana.
yeah, Ghana, of course, they talk now.
Oh, okay. So
Group stages, how we scored South Korea, the Portugal, fiasco, and then how we went out against Uruguay.
I think from the onset,
Mm,
a lot of Ghanaians weren't expecting so much from this side. I mean, from our
mm,
Black Stars, because prior to the World Cup, we were not performing.
mm.
Even qualifying, drawing with Nigeria 1-1
Uh-huh.
at Abuja wasn't an exceptional performance. All we needed to do was to get a draw and qualify with away goal. So it wasn't like we were playing some high standard football. We went into the whole competition without a full time coach. We
Oh,
brought, yeah, Abi, he's a part time coach because he was,
the assistant coach.
and so like he didn't resign to take the whole job on himself. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. And also, we brought in quite a few new players. Like the keeper said, he be new to me. He began up
Abi
every
Yvonne.
competition. Oh, I'm not saying for so,
Mm,
but I'm trying to say that in terms of chemistry and build up,
mm,
you
mm.
get it because what's the guy's name? Amate played with is it Jeku or something? That
Mm-hmm.
guy who plays in the
Yeah,
French league for the qualifiers.
yeah.
But right now the worker he played with
With the son.
Salisu, and the keeper was what that Norwegian guy who plays in Norway. The guy, the fair guy, I mean I don't know their names yet, but he
The
got
guy with the
injured.
head.
Yeah, so they had to bring in Ziggy. You get it. So the kind of chemistry you could build with a back four, and even during the so let me move on to the first game. So as I said, going into the whole tournament, Ghana was expected to probably at best get to the round of 16 if hopefully we do something.
We,
Yes.
we get we get hope.
Oh, at best that you know, at best
Uh-huh.
is round of 16. You
Uh-huh.
get it. So that means people are not expecting so much.
Well,
Now with the likes of we playing against Portugal, tactically, Charlie, as I said, we don't have a coach,
mhm.
so you don't see a strategy that we're trying to explore or trying to
But
play.
isn't that one of the characteristics of international football, because you don't spend much time with the team.
Oh, but
You don't.
for For example,
Because me say what are they watch for World Cup? Of course, there are only a few teams who will see say there's a clear party, but most Charlie it be win. Let's win at all costs.
but yeah, and it's
You
all
remember my
about
point?
it's all about winning. But there has to be a way to win.
Win.
If you want to sit back and counter, there should be a way. Because anytime against Portugal, anytime we get a ball in our half, there's no proper way to counter attack. The ball to transition, the ball to Kudus on who then he has to play the ball back either to Pate or to Salisu or then trying to give long pass to Inaki to run. Like this be too lame. Like you get me? So it feels like there was no proper strategy.
You get shot on time.
There's no proper system like this is how we are going to counter attack, this is how we are going to press, this is how we are going to defend. And funny enough, anytime we went to attack, we had a chance to score a goal. So that means this current team that we have, we need an attacking minded coach, right? Who is willing to set up a team that can attack and defend, not like solely defend and hit on a counter.
We go get that coach, given the technical board, given GFA, will they make the right decision?
That's up to them. But if you want to get a full-time coach,
we go pay him.
Not a renowned. Do you know the Morgan coach?
Yeah.
You know him.
I see him.
Why did you know much about him before the World Cup?
I didn't know much.
Good. So it's not about going to sign.
Oh, you are not talking about like a renowned name.
No, but someone who will be allowed to do his job, because as you said, we're international coaches. You have few friendly matches. So, but then anytime you meet with your team, with the national team, there is a way you have to play. This is how we are playing. How can a country like Morocco have one goal conceded, which is an own goal? That means there's a plan to the way they play from group stages, from game 1 up to them going to semi-finals. The pattern still persists. You get it? So we need such a coach like that.
So where do you think the fault lay when it came?
Strictly GFA.
GFA.
Strictly GFA.
So not Otuado.
Not Otuado.
Not Ayu.
Not Ayu. Not Pate. Not all the names the players. It's straight GFA. Right from the onset.
I thought they revamped GFA.
Oh, that's the same thing. FIFA self, when they were caught with corruption, they brought in new people, and those people were same old corruption. So it's about the influence, the politics that's run, and it's something that I think globally it affects FIFA. Like all the confederations have these politics that they play in, but ours is really bad.
But you think GFA? For me, like you think GFA can never have that autonomy to say, you know what, because we all know politics is in football. It's not just in Ghana. It's there everywhere. Like the national, I think that's why even Mourinho was like, he will never manage a national team, because the politics, you have people from the president, sports minister, everyone has their people. And we all knew that Otuado didn't want to even select their youths. Giordano, he didn't want to select them. You could see it when we were losing. The first people he took out were their youths. So how could you? For me, I find it very. What's the word I should use? It's very hard for me. It's not as easy as people think it is.
No.
If for me, if Otuado had the autonomy that we all know, at least we know he has like 80% control. He came to say that during the press conference that he's the one who selected. We know he didn't select every person on the team.
Exactly.
You about my point.
About.
So how do you combat the politics?
So other nations are doing it. You know what happened with Morocco? They were left to, initially they banned Ziyech, right? Yeah. So with this new coach, the whole administration was like, we don't want him. He was like, I want him. You get it? So he was recalled to the national team. So you could see what I read online was the level of manipulation and politics that was in the Moroccan Federation was reduced to the latter.
Because of what?
Because they wanted to, the country, everybody wanted to back the coach. So they put aside everything.
Politics
and everything.
Biases.
Everything. Then allow him to run the whole workout preparation and whatever you want to
So
call
they
it.
gave him that freedom.
They give him that freedom to work, and you could see the togetherness they have.
Mm.
So we can do it. Just that, as I said, the people that are in power are in search of their benefit. For example, the GFA owns an agency, a footballing agency.
I heard of that.
That his biggest asset is Baba Rahman.
Isn't that conflict of interest?
Oh, it's an agency, so you could say he's not the one selecting the players, but however, you could see that. So at the end of the day,
okay, so then they export players. Will Baba be the one of the biggest?
Because the sales from wherever he was to Chelsea.
Then we'll get cut wherever he will go.
So he be solely influenced in bringing Baba Rahman because he's Baba, and aside Baba Rahman, there are a few other players that he used to manage. I mean, his agent, let me say, his agency used to manage, right? It could be like, because business, you have separation of entities, so you could say, okay, the agency is different from my view. So, but then the interest of Baba Rahman suit him and other players, because you can't tell me Jeffrey Schlupp can't get into this Black Star team. A versatile player like Jeffrey Schlupp, he gets it. So the politics in there is way over the realization of we actually, because we have a very good squad. I wouldn't lie to you. We have a very good squad.
I was impressed actually.
Yeah. So if we get a better coach, and I mean a coach that will be given the freedom to work with. Because I learned they're even going to appoint another coach, be substandard coach, be that.
Now why they don't go take Chris Hilton?
I don't probably they don't know. They want to bring in someone probably they can control.
Another puppet.
You get it. So maybe Chris Hilton wouldn't allow that because he's a very renowned coach, top coach. So if he could just resign and everything.
With the demand self he go make, maybe you know go suit them.
So at the end of the day, it's all about them making the right decision.
What do you think about the revenge?
Which revenge? Uruguay.
Uruguay, yeah. I mean, however it came, it's still it's still a revenge, right? Whether we score them or they score us at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we didn't qualify. That was our objective, was to qualify. We needed, say, a draw.
But we also didn't qualify.
And I'm saying probably if for instance, they had put in that penalty, I don't think Uruguay is a bad team.
Oh, they are bad.
They are really bad.
On paper, I saw Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, and I was like, the two major giants are going to be Portugal, Uruguay. But even Uruguay is just terrible.
They are bad team.
They are
bad.
Terrible. Right?
So
your boy,
you get it. They are very bad. So for them to get a win, that's the thing. That's the point. Like the whole, just as we missed the chance to take the lead, they went on to score a goal. Yeah. So in football, all they needed was a win. They got a win. Yes, though South Korea did the magic for us. So a win is a win. A revenge is a revenge.
And you don't qualify. If you love somebody when you don't qualify. Because
they wanted, for example, I feel if Uruguay qualified aside Ghana, he would have done a better job than South Korea against Brazil. Ghana would have given Brazil, even though he might lose, but it would have been a tough game. You get it? And not that 4-1 thing. It would be a tough game.
Give them a run for their money.
Exactly. Uruguay coming from the same base, the same South America continent. Pacifico. Yes, it would be a tough game. So the Brazil got the least they could get was South Korea. That's why they trashed them 4-1.
Where then go boogie? Tito.
Where then go meet Croatia. So all in all, we just need to.
There was one guy I was looking forward to watching. It was Kofi Trend. I think
they
didn't play. He just came on as a sub.
I don't get it. That guy is good.
Very good. And the little cameo I watched, is it the Portugal or something? I saw that Charlie, the guy before.
That's the thing.
But anyway, Charlie, we are out. So let's just take our misery and then think about 2026. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below.